On February 20th, HYBE, the company that represents BTS, released a public statement regarding a conversation Taehyung had. In the statement, they explained that it was a private conversation with an acquaintance, where Taehyung simply expressed his sympathy and made it clear that he didn't share some of the other person's views. They also noted that Taehyung was unhappy that details of this private conversation had been shared without his permission. The most important aspect wasn't so much the company's statement, but rather Taehyung's courageous decision to explain things himself, without waiting for his company to act first, demonstrating his responsibility and honesty. Taehyung responded to this situation with great sincerity, always maintaining his self-respect and pride. He spoke directly to his fans, as he always has, with complete transparency and clarity. It's very rare to see a celebrity who dares to speak personally about complicated matters, but Taehyung did so naturally and honestly. He reminded us all that he's not just a figure in the stories others tell, but a real person with the right to stand up for his own truth. His behavior during this difficult time demonstrates the profound values he has always promoted among his fans: kindness, respect, and steadfastness in the face of adversity. In the entertainment world, where appearances are often more important than authenticity, Taehyung's attitude is both special and necessary. His courage to stand up for the truth not only helps his own reputation but also serves as an example for other artists who may face similar problems in the future. Taehyung teaches us that it's possible to be kind and warm without letting others take advantage of our goodness. This combination of sensitivity and strength is precisely what makes him so beloved by millions who admire him not only for his artistic talent but also for the human qualities he demonstrates every day in his actions and words. The special relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook has always been a perfect example of how two people can complement each other both in their work and in their personal lives. Those who have followed their careers notice a special connection between them that goes beyond simple friendship, showing constant mutual support and a deep understanding evident both in public and in the small moments they share with their fans. This special bond becomes even more important in difficult times like these, where Jungkook has undoubtedly been a great support to Taehyung, just as Taehyung has always been there for Jungkook when he has needed help. Taehyung deserves all this love and much more, as does Jungkook, who has always proven to be a kindred spirit and understanding in every situation. They are people who, through their example, inspire us to be better, reminding us that even in the most difficult times, authenticity and honesty are always the best path. Taehyung would like to tell everyone that he is not alone, that many people deeply value him, and that he has every right to stand up for what he believes is right. His courage does not go unnoticed, and thanks to people like him and Jungkook, this world feels a little better for all of us who believe in the importance of living with truth and heart. At Sake Bar, Taehyung and Jungkook shared a special table over a month ago, and since then, many people have visited the restaurant to see where they sat. These visitors say the restaurant is very cozy and romantic, perfect for couples who want to spend time together. One person who recently visited confirmed that the seat where Taehyung and Jungkook sat is designed to allow two people to sit very close, almost embracing, while sharing their meal and conversation. It's easy to imagine Taehyung and Jungkook sitting there, enjoying that special atmosphere, sharing laughter and glances that show how comfortable they feel with each other. After visiting the restaurant, the same person took the bus back to their hotel and crossed the bridge that Jungkook had shared in his Instagram story. Recalling that moment, they mentioned that their heart was beating faster because right after crossing the bridge, they saw Taehyung's house. This means that when Jungkook went for a run and posted that picture of the bridge, he was actually starting his run from Taehyung's house. This is further proof that they spend time together even in the most ordinary moments of their lives, not just when they're working or at public events. Interestingly, it's not just Jungkook who's been seen near Taehyung's house. Taehyung has also been spotted near Jungkook's. In his most recent posts, he took some photos in places just 15 minutes away from Jungkook's home. This has led many to wonder how they decide which house to stay at each day, as they seem to switch between the two places seamlessly. They probably have their belongings organized in both houses to make it easier to spend as much time together as possible, regardless of whether they sleep in one or the other's apartment. Taehyung and Jungkook consistently demonstrate through their actions that they are together and enjoy spending as much time as possible with each other. The way they let us know they live close by or visit each other regularly is truly endearing, because they don't need to say it with words, they simply show it through their daily routines. When we see Jungkook running near Taehyung's house or Taehyung posting photos from places near Jungkook's home, we understand that they've built a life together that goes beyond their work as members of the group. This relationship that Taehyung and Jungkook have is very special because they don't need to constantly show it in front of the cameras for it to be real. It's something they experience in their daily lives, in those private moments that they sometimes share with us through their posts or in the places they visit. The fact that they chose to sit at a table so close together at the Sakabar restaurant isn't a coincidence, it's simply another expression of how they are when they're together, close, comfortable, and enjoying each other's company without a care in the world. Over time, we've seen how Taehyung and Jungkook have built this life together, sharing spaces and routines that demonstrate that their connection goes beyond a simple friendship. Whether it's at the romantic restaurant they dine at, on the bridges and streets near their homes, or in those small life decisions like alternating between their residences, they always let us see a glimpse of who they are when they're alone, without cameras or staged scenes. It's this authenticity that has made many people appreciate their relationship and see them as an inspiration for how love can be expressed through simple, everyday gestures. Today, Taekook's public presence seems quieter, with fewer moments shared in front of the cameras. Even so, this doesn't mean the bond between Taehyung and Jungkook has changed. Many who have followed their story recognize that their relationship maintains a solid foundation. The closeness between them is evident in details that don't need to be constantly displayed. There are times when they are seen together more and others when they prefer to maintain a more private profile. This variation is a natural part of any relationship that grows over time. What's important is that the trust and respect they share remain. Their connection continues to be clear to those who observe their story closely. Over the years, Taehyung and Jungkook have built a shared routine that reflects mutual comfort. They have found themselves in everyday spaces that demonstrate a peaceful coexistence. From dinners at pleasant restaurants to walks along streets near their homes, their company is constant. Alternating between their homes demonstrates an organized and trusting dynamic. These choices reflect that they enjoy spending time together, even in simple moments. Closeness is built through daily actions that strengthen the bond between them. Each shared experience brings stability and reinforces their connection. Thus, their relationship feels natural and consistent with the time they've spent together. Many of their gestures reflect a level of understanding that doesn't require complex explanations. A look, a smile, or the way they accompany each other conveys a clear message. These details reveal a silent communication based on trust. Sharing a meal or walking together may seem simple, but it expresses genuine closeness. Affection is also built in quiet moments that don't require words. The consistency of these gestures demonstrates emotional stability between them. For observers, these acts are easy to understand. Thus, affection is expressed serenely and directly. In this more private phase, their public persona reflects a desire to protect their personal lives. They maintain their closeness even when their encounters are not in the public eye. Those familiar with their story identify signs that reflect continuity. Similar routines and shared spaces show that they continue to spend time together. These actions confirm that their relationship remains stable. Discretion doesn't hide their bond, it protects it. Their communication remains clear to those who pay attention. In this way, their connection remains strong over time. Many people consider their relationship an example of affection expressed simply. Affection doesn't always need grand gestures to be understood. Everyday moments can convey profound emotions. Their story shows that closeness is built with patience and respect. Constant companionship strengthens the bond between two people. These values are important to a young audience seeking healthy relationships. Observing their dynamic allows one to understand the importance of mutual support. Thus, their bond becomes a positive role model.